Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Hammer Guy Plays. Well, tonight, technically morning, but tonight we're going to be playing some Asphalt Legends. And yes, after a very long time, I broke the streak of, streaming consistently at the same time of the day. And I woke up late again. And the reason, the summer heat is just straight up unbearable at this point, I think. So, yeah. Anyway, that is not really important. I'm already here, right now, and we're gonna have to get started very soon. All right. So, as usual, hopefully in 4 minutes I'll be back in. Yeah, hopefully in 4 minutes I'll be back in after announcing my usual round of what is this? I'll be announcing my usual round of social media announcements, and I'll be back. Okay. Actually, you know what? Let's get started. All right. So technically, it's already morning, so good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Hammer Guy Plays. Yeah, it's been a very long time since. Wait, you know what? Wait. Okay. It's been a very long time since I accidentally broke the streak of streaming consistently at the same time of the day. In this case, 3 hours. I was supposed to go live 3 hours ago, but unfortunately, the weather right now is so weird that is actually causing me to sleep in incredibly weird patterns right now. So that's That's the reason why I accidentally overslept yet again. Like, I had a, what is this? I posted on the chat that I was already ready to stream because I'm already awake. And then I took a nap for 5 minutes. And it rocketed to like 1.5 extra hours. Yeah. Well, but that doesn't matter. We're gonna have to dive into this new season. So this is a new season for Asphalt. Yeah, this is a new season for Asphalt called Road to Glory. There's definitely quite a lot of things that's happening. Wait, hold on. I named this Summer Growth Round 2. And it's still called Summer Growth Round 2. Yeah, I knew it. Wait, let me check a few things. Yeah, it's called Unbreakable Drive, yes. And I have not... Okay. Alright. Red One, thank you for joining in. Hello. So, how am I? I am basically ramping up my YouTube Shorts upload these past few days. Like even if I'm uploading like relatively low effort ones, I'm still uploading, which is pretty good. So there's that. And surprisingly enough, I think one of my YouTube Shorts that involve a mystery barrel roll basically got a record of almost 2,000 views within 24 hours, which for me is actually a very good record for me because traditionally I normally don't. Start playing Hololive. All right, don't worry about it. We'll get to that. Don't worry about it. This Grand Prix. Hold on. There's technically 2 seasonal events that are happening right now. We get 917. Okay. Go slipstream teams. Our new player is gonna get the car free. I'm not sure what car you're talking about. There's actually quite a lot of cars. Technically speaking, with quite a lot of... Okay, here's something interesting. None of the cars in the Hololive Spotlight are key locked, which is good. If you ask me, the easiest car to get... Okay, we're gonna start with the seasonal events. So since we're playing Hololive, okay, the Civic Type R is definitely one of the easiest to... the Civic Type R is definitely one of the easiest to obtain here because it's Class D. Actually, hold on. Let me take a quick look. The Civic Type R is definitely the easiest one to obtain here. So the Civic Type R, the SCG, it's actually Scuderia. What is this? Scuderia something Glickenhaus. I keep forgetting the letter C. SCG 03S is actually the next one that's the easiest. It's actually one of the easiest one to obtain. Technically speaking, a new player can unlock most of the cars on this store. Do you have the owl? Do you have the owl? Yes, hoot hoot. However, the star of the show of this, on this event is still the Mustang RTR FD, and until now it still uses. Until now, only the Hololive decal with only in Kiara is still the one that's is featured. Now, something very interesting. All right. The old, so there's been a total of 2 Hololive events in the past before this one. Right? And that basically marks the beginning of what is this? The beginning of Asphalt adding Itasha decals or Itasha cars. What is Itasha cars, by the way? Itasha cars, for those who are not familiar, is in Japan, there's a subgenre of course, aesthetics for some cars, like paint jobs and all of that, called Itasha, which translates to painful car. I'm not even kidding. It's called painful car in literal translation, but the subculture involves using anime decals or anime-based paint jobs. Yeah. So Hololive basically marked the first time when Asphalt decided to put Itasha cars in the game. Now, from the first collab event, there's no Kobo. Unfortunately, there isn't. I wish. Well, Kobo wasn't invited to this event, so big yikes. Sorry about that. If you try to view the decals of the old collab, it's not viewable. However, the decals of the new collab, the one with Kiara, Nerissa, Iris, and of course Ollie, it is viewable, very sure. Yeah, it's viewable. That's it. So other cars that are in this lineup, you'll see all of them in the store. Yeah, you'll see all of them in the store. The first one that was featured in the game is the one that features Sakura Miko and Himemore Luna. The A-Spark Owl is what I would call a dragster car, meaning it's all top speed and all acceleration. Yeah, it's all top speed and all acceleration. Good luck trying to steer this thing. So many pros would say just wall ride. But then again, that's not always the case. So the 911 GTS Coupe is technically in this event. And of course, here's the what is this? Here's the decal for Sakura Miko. Now, if you ask me, at the time, the 918 Spider decals are like the best ones. The best looking ones. Now, that's only in my opinion. That's a subjective thing, so you can feel free to disagree. The decal that I wanted back then is definitely the Elite Racer Miko decal. I actually don't know who actually did this artwork. But if you ask me, this one actually has consistent elements with the Iris decal. The magenta and the pink and all of that. And of course, you guys can see the old Asphalt 9 logo is there. And of course, finally, we got the collab decal with the A-Spark Owl featuring both Luna and Miko on the same side. And then they kind of switch places on the other side. But of course, after that, they kind of changed it up. Okay, wait. This one is a decal pack. Alright. This one is an unlock with a decal pack. So these ones are more expensive. And if you just want the decal and minimal add-ons, it is an option. I'm pretty sure a lot of my viewers here are definitely know me as the one with the Iris decal on the Porsche. And of course, putting her music on my YouTube shorts. The decal that I want right now, if you ask me, is this. Wait, where is it? Is there a pack which is just decal only? Ah, here it is. This one is the decal pack, and then this one is the unlock and decal pack. Oh, the ones that are lower than. Oh, the solo decals is like they're fixed on the same price. So pack number 1. Pack number 1 uses the recent one, the recent collabs. And then this one is like the old collab. They both cost the same. And of course there's a free one. Where is it? The one with the Civic Type R. Yeah, the one with the Civic Type R is this one. This one is the free decal. But I think that later on during the month, they're gonna release the second one. But that's only my guess. This is the second one. The second one, I call it the four idols decal. This is different because you will notice that these faces over here is actually the one for the what is this? The emotes. I have all the emotes is guaranteed to be unlocked by everyone who plays the event. So there's that. All right, so we're gonna hold on a minute. Okay, this is what I don't like about this one. All right. Forgot about this one. I nearly forgot. I'm talking way too much about the decal. For the new viewers, you guys will know what you guys will know what that timer is about. For my older viewers, well, you guys know what that is. All right. Controller. Okay. All right. So let's get started. I think I can finish like 3 of these per stage for now. I actually wonder what this song is. I'm actually curious what song is this from? For free, for newer players, unlock is guaranteed, but how many stars is going to be dependent on how much you spend on the shop. Like, of course, without tokens, of course. If you ask me, I think the Ace Park Owl is really good in Gauntlet. It's a very fast accelerating car, assuming that you don't need to turn. Interestingly enough, the Ace Park Owl is actually a Japanese brand. I actually did not know that until very recently when I discovered the Ace Park Owl. The Ace Park Owl first appeared in Asphalt 8, and then they included it in Asphalt 9 later on. They included it in the Fire and Lightning season when they introduced the Inferno car from Mexico. And then when they went broke, they unfortunately had to pull the car from the game. So, but not the A-Spark Owl. I'm actually really excited to have the Mustang RTR in multiplayer. Nice. I definitely recognize Escalate, but I don't know what track was that playing in stage 1. Okay.
Alright, Jailbird, if you win this one, I promise I'll improve your union contract. So, give it all you've got.
Of course, Nerissa. Do you want to max the A-Spark? Yes, actually. For me, that's going to be a very good Gauntlet car. Multiplayer car, I'm not sure. You guys may have seen a YouTube short where I basically flatten where I essentially flatten a Spark Owl in multiplayer. And likewise, I think, okay, at my rank right now, I think I can max the A-Spark. How do you put this? I can very easily, okay. At my rank right now, I can very easily max the Mustang RTR FD, or I'm just gonna call it the RTR FD. Yeah, I'm gonna very easily max the RTR FD. Very, very easily. However, I'm gonna need to look for A-Spark blueprints. Okay, this is the end of the line for me. Okay. Alright. Is it worth to buy the old decal pack when you have none of them? Well, that depends on you if you're okay with buying cosmetics. The whole decal pack on the whole decal pack of nothing but decals on the store is just decals. So there's no what is this? There's no progression value on all of them. There's no performance benefit in any way. Maybe other than, okay. Like as you can see here, other than credits, easy credits here, and VIP points, there's no other progression value on all of these. It's just decal and then game currency. That's it. Meanwhile, for what is this? The other decal packs, or the old decal packs. Well, you're gonna get credits, the decal, chance to get more blueprints. That's it. Again, that depends on you and having, you know, a completely different. That depends on you if you want to have a completely different aesthetic during multiplayer compared to everyone else. Oh, the Porsche is here. Wait. You need 200 to unlock the stage. Okay. Is any of these time walled? 75. 750 meters drifted. Okay. For me, according to the calculator, I'm going to obtain 63 blueprints. Let's see what record I can get on this run. Whoa, 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 whoa. On. Dang it, I missed it. Hard left, hard left. Alright. Dang it. Interesting enough, among the Japanese brands in this game, the highest ranked car before S-Class that you're going to encounter is probably the Lexus EV or the Lexus BEV. So interesting enough, the Lexus BEV was featured previously on the Hololive Spotlight, probably because they couldn't find any, probably because they're trying to look for another car to feature for the Spotlight, but they couldn't find any. Like, it's more of a last-minute invitation kind of deal, I think. That's how, to me, that's how it looked like. Come on, final dash. Go on! Alright. Left side, left side, left side. Okay, I think this is the end for me. Got him. Okay. Wow, in one go, I got all these. Okay. So this is going to be a very easy unlock for the Civic Type R for new players, it seems. Yeah. For me, I'm obviously after the, what is this? The Spotlight tokens, the credits, as well as the Mustang FD, the RTR FD blueprints, for sure. And of course, we got the KFP. Okay, what else? Alright. Alright. Alright, so first featured idol, we got Kiara's GTR Nismo. Oh yeah, I remember this race.
Oh yeah, I removed all the brakes in your car, so good luck and out using.
Darn it, Kiara. For some strange reason, I would like to have. For some strange reason, I would like. If Kali is in this collab, I would like to have the. I would like to have like the most badass decal ever. It's probably. It's probably going to be. What is this? Kali's Peugeot Millennial. Yeah. At least for me, among the cars in this game, the Peugeot Millennium has the most intimidating front front bumper design. Though again, that's just for me. I don't know how it looks to you guys. Come on. That's hard left. One. Alright. $182, damn. Anything on this side? Oh, there is. Okay, I already ran out this part. Dang it, I missed it. Yeah, that jump is on this end. Yeah, that jump is actually pretty difficult. I'm not saying that it's impossible. This is difficult to reach. Am I missing something? Oh. Come on. $200 musical notes. Damn, that's a lot. 5 jumps in a single race. Damn. Okay. And of course, we got the Gyrus emote. Okay, free money, and then we got the Aquara. Alright, back to this one. Right. I think I unlocked the next one. $150,000. Yeah, okay. Or this is the one that I have. This is the decal that I own, because I literally paid for it. Alright, Eurobeat Queen, let's see what you got.
You ready to rev it up? Let's burn the stage and racetrack hot!
I think Eris's first reaction to this car was like, it is so maneuverable compared to the others. I mean, to be fair, that's also the case for the Vanda. Come on. Okay, got him. Oh, there's 3 ways here. Come on, come on. Let's see if I can get 200. I think 200 is not that difficult for this, for my current upgrades. Because, come on, you get 1 whole second for every pickup. Dang it, I missed it. The warehouse doors are not moving. Interesting. Anything on this side? Okay. That means on this side, I have to take the barrel rolls. Come on. How do I reach the bottom though? I already got 200. Dang it. Yeah, I could have took the carrier jumps. I keep trying to reach for the bottom, I didn't realize. Got him! Ah! Okay. Guess that's the end of my run. Okay. This music immediately reminds me of Sonic's Crisis Stitch. For some reason. Got the Zombrad. Alright. Claim. Is this time walled? Oh, it's time walled. Aroval, hello, thank you for joining in. Yeah, the one for Nerissa, what is this? The one for Nerissa stage 6 is currently time walled. And then the one for the Ace Spark Owl with Luna and Miko is currently also time walled 3 hours from now, so... Cool. So while we're at it, I guess we're gonna have to do the Ollie one for now. Alright.
Let's go get that dog! That W! That win! You can do it!
Never change, Ollie. Can I get 200 on it? To be honest, the Zero's 3S is actually a pretty challenging card to use. It's only really useful in power / straight track. Like, it's really fast. But then the moment you start drifting or turning, it's like it loses its speed. Jump. Hard right. If you ask me, this car should have been in the San Diego track, where it definitely shines. Dang, I actually thought those were musical notes. Yeah. Okay. Interesting tidbit. Did you know that 200 kilometers per hour is actually the minimum speed in the game, stat-wise? Like, if you're gonna look at the bar that actually measures how fast a car is, the lowest it can go is actually 200 kilometers per hour. So if your car's going slower than 200 kilometers per hour and your car is like higher than B class, or at least B class, then you know that you're driving a very, very, very slow car. Come on. All right, I guess this is the end of the race for me. All right, nice. So the Nerissa stage is currently not accessible yet until I wait 48 minutes. Okay. So what's my rewards? 200 tokens. Nice. So I guess we're gonna take a break from Hololive for now. Just gonna turn off the music for now. So we're gonna take a quick break from Hololive and we're gonna do the what is this? The 919 Street. To be fair, the 919 Street, there's a very high chance I'm not gonna be able to unlock this car for relatively obvious reasons. This car is a key car, so you need to finish all of the conditions in order for you to get the key car. And very clearly on the last stage, you need more stars for the 919 Street, so clearly you can't get them. Oh! Naran Hypercool. Interesting. What else? You got the Valkyrie. Okay. A lot of these cars I do have close to max, or yeah, a lot of these cars I have close to max, but not all of them. So the Lexus BEV, yeah, the Lexus BEV is currently not maxed. I wish it was. The Batista is not maxed. The Pininfarina Batista is not maxed. The Pininfarina P95, I only have it 2 stars at least. Yeah. Okay. So let's do the 919 Street. Is this also one ticket? Okay, it's 1 ticket here. But what? Wait. Race time. 360s in 1 go. Perfect nitros. Okay, perfect nitros and nitro bottles. This is what I'm after. The 919 Street is actually a pretty good car, agility-wise. It's one of those high acceleration agility cars in this game. The way how I described it is that, oh wait, it's basically a faster 9x8, Fujo 9x8. Okay. So yeah, in a lot of ways, the 919 Street is basically a faster version of the 9x8 in a lot of ways. And the fact that it is the king of Class A now because of it's now the king of Class A is pretty telling. Oh, traffic down. Some people even said that it's similar to the 9-1 to the remap C1. Yeah, the remap C1 is actually pretty similar when you think about it. Right. In a lot of ways, the 919 Street actually reminds me of the what is this? It reminds me of the aesthetic of the Mission X. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It reminds me a lot of the Mission X if it became a real hypercar. It's gonna be the only Porsche hypercar that they have. Or at least the only Porsche hypercar that we beat in Class S. But unfortunately that didn't really take off. Okay. So because of that, Porsche does not have an S-Class. Yeah, Porsche unfortunately does not have an S-Class car in this game. Which is the main reason why they decided to have a Asphalt edition of this car. Is this going to give me more? Oh, it's going to give me more. So by tomorrow, this is going to star up for sure. So at least 2 stars, which is good. All right. And then for the 499p, I obviously have the 499p. The 499p is actually pretty interesting. It might be the slowest of the. It might be the slowest of It might be the slowest car of Champion 1, but it competes really, really good in Legend League, as I've experienced in multiplayer a while ago. So a while ago was like the finale of the final hours of multiplayer, and it helped me a lot. Of course, it didn't win all of my races because it's one of the slowest cars in Champion League. One of the slowest, not the slowest. It's one of the slowest in Champion League, but it definitely helps a lot. I'm actually looking forward to the Ares Panther. Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to the Ares Panther Mayhem. So Mayhem events in this game are basically SEs that allow you to rack up incredible amounts of blueprints for certain cars. So I looked at the lineup. I feel like there are going to be some cars that I'm straight up going to have it maxed by this season. Like, even without trying. I'm looking forward to the... What is this? I'm actually looking forward to the 650 GTS. So, I didn't have access to the 650 GTS when Clash happened. That's because I don't play Clash, unfortunately. Or I have no access to Clash. Alright. Alright. Does this have the relay packs? I really wish they have the relay packs. They don't have the relay packs yet. Okay, that's too bad. Oh well. Wait, hold on. I remembered something. So for the Civic Type R, I already have it maxed. No question there. Oh, 2 minutes. Okay, that means I'm gonna have to. Okay, I don't have it maxed. I just didn't apply all the import parts. But I have all the import parts, so I mean I have all of the max. Yeah, I have all of the max I have all of the epic import parts, but I just didn't apply all of them yet. But wait, what about the Vanda? I actually don't have the Vanda Max, or at least golden. Okay. All right. This means I have no choice but to eat it up. Do I have 5,000? Yes, I have 5,000. All right. What do we got? Mustang RTR Spec 5. Take this for free. I got 3,000. Okay. This is weird. The Mustang RTR Spec 5 is 1,000 Hololive tokens, and the Owl is 800 tokens, which is weird. You would think the A Spark Owl is basically Legend League, is basically Legend tier, is basically Legend tier in the game, because its max rank is like 4,800 something. It's definitely a little bit higher than this one. Like, for some context, this is the placement of the cars in Champion League, right? Oh, wait, hold on. We're gonna get to that. Don't worry about it. So Champion 3 features the relatively low S-Class cars. This is the time when S-Class cars are going to be introduced. The overlap with S-Class cars, with Platinum 1 is going to be up to here. With the Nissan GT, the GTR Neon and the Sorpasso GT3. But after this, these are going to be the real the real heavy hitters, which includes the 918 Spider, interestingly enough. Then they actually put the two Evo cars of Champion League in the right place. So the SF90 is in Champion 2 as well as the Valkyrie. And of course, they also put the Sion, the Ultima, and the Speedtail. I really need to upgrade the Batista. And of course, we have the Mustang RTR. Because why not? Yeah, the Mustang RTR is like in Champion 2 tier. Right? All the way until the Tushek 900 and the Bugatti Tipo. Then, actually the Chiron is actually supposed to be somewhere here. But because of the Evo tuning, they decided to put the Chiron way up here in Champion 1. Which includes the Per Sport, the Remap Time Attack, the Rematch Nevera Time Attack, the Vanilla Remats, and of course the A-Spark Owl. So this is Champion 1 tier. So how many do I have? We got the Chiron, we got the Per Sport, the 2 Remats. And then by the end of the season, I'm hopefully going to have the A-Spark Owl usable here. Even if I'm not going to have competitive use for it yet. And of course, wait, the CCXR is here? Interesting. I didn't realize that. And for Legend League, unfortunately, I have none of the cars in Legend League. Or at least none of them are competitive enough. Like, I tried using these cars in in Legend League last season, but getting any win with them is like really, really difficult. So I'm not saying it's impossible, but it's just really difficult. So okay, okay. So the timer is already rang. The timer has rung. So for those who are not familiar with my stream, every 40 minutes I would basically take a break from playing whatever game I'm playing right now. So in this case, Asphalt, and you will notice that the timer over here is reflective of that. What I typically do is that I would perform like a I would perform cardio usually, but to make things interesting, if you guys give me either any form of engagement, either a like or a subscribe, then I will be doing more exercises. So for every new subscriber since the previous stretch break, and that includes the previous, including the subscribers I gained from my non-live videos. For every new subscriber, I'm gonna be doing 10 jumping jacks. But unfortunately, because botting exists, I'm only gonna be limiting it to 60 jumping jacks per break. And then for every like, it's the same deal, but for every like, it's like 3 running in place. So we're gonna do that. For those who are not familiar, this is a 4.5 kilogram weight, and for you Americans, this is 10 pounds. So for the 14 new subscribers, thank you for that. This is for you. I think it's from my YouTube shorts recently. Right. 60 jumping jacks. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 60. Excuse me. There are 3 likes on the video, on the stream, so we're gonna do that. 3 times 5 is 15, and then plus 5 is 820. Running in place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20. So to the new subscribers and the ones who like this video, thank you for that. So I have 8 more subscribers to go after the next stretch break, so we're gonna do that later. All right. I think from what I recall, every 3 hours they unlock a new event for they unlock a new stage for the special for the Hololive stage. That's how I take it. That's how I take it, I think. So I currently have 1,073, which definitely unlocks a lot. So the Nerissa, what is this? The Nerissa stage unlocks in 30 minutes. The Miko stage unlocks in it's every 2 hours. The Miko and Luna stage unlocks in 2 hours. And then the Iris and Nerissa stage unlocks in 4 hours. Okay, interesting. All right. So at the moment, you can't do that. We're gonna do some. We're gonna do Grand Prix. Then after that, we're gonna do some Gauntlet. So this is my Grand Prix placement right now. I am in tier 3, which means I do not have the guaranteed key. But here's some hope for you guys who are trying to struggle to get really good positions. If you are in 4th place or 5th place, you have a reasonable but not guaranteed chance of you have a reasonable but not exactly guaranteed chance of still getting the key. There was a time when I was in when I had the RS1, the Renault RS1 Grand Prix. I was in 5th place, and I was still able to unlock the key from that one. 6th place is like kind of skating it. Like you have there's a chance, but it's not a guarantee anymore. 4 and 5 is like reasonably high. And then for tier 2, I guess if you're at 20, if you're at 6 to I almost said it. If you're at 5 to 7, 5, 6, or 7, it's like pretty guaranteed. Okay. I think for sure the Ares Panther is going to be my guaranteed next car. Not this one. I don't know about this one, but I'm pretty sure the Ares Panther. All right. 917. Let's see the leaderboard. Let's do a quick look at the leaderboard. Everyone here is obviously using overclock. There are some actual whales here who straight up maxed out the car because they desperately want the car. There's some people who are like reasonably higher skilled. And then there's some aliens out here. The ones who are like 2,700 rank or 2,900 rank is like 1 star. And then beyond that, it's either 2 stars. I think this is 2 stars. This is 4 stars. No. This is 4 stars. No, this is... I'm sure this is 5 stars and this is 4 stars. I'm not sure. Okay. Wait, I'm trying to see. So my target is 4th place. Alright? My target is 4th place. I mean, I could target 3rd place. But this guy, Skydeath, he's consistently really good. Like, he's got the best time for his rank, so yeah, there's no way I can beat this time reasonably. So 38.6. Can I beat this time? 38.8. Okay. Let's do it. Let's go. Okay. 38.7 is not a bad time. 39 seconds. Okay, that's... Even if you have no chance of actually winning this Grand Prix in any capacity, if you ask me, I would strongly suggest still participating, because this is like incredible amount of credits that you're going to earn just from playing these. like almost 75,000 credits per race. And of course, credits, when you think about it, is like, I wouldn't exactly say credits is a finite resource, but it's an important resource. Dang it, I missed it. Keep the speed consistency up. Okay. 38.7, not bad. Okay. Here's the thing. I could go for this like right now. Dang it. Okay. That wasn't very lucky. Yeah, that wasn't very lucky, so oh well. Wait, there's an X7 CX75 car hunt? Wait, I didn't realize that. There's a CX75 car hunt. Wait, let me check that. Let me check that quickly. Oh yeah, there it is. For the CX75, I already have this car at max. However, I think I'm looking for epics for this car. I'm definitely lacking epics for this car, so yeah. I want to do a quick check on Road to Glory. I think wait, hold on. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Before I proceed, hold on a minute. Okay, there we go. This one's Porsche of Legends, which is wrong. The season calendar. This is today. The Ares Panther shows up next week, replacing the Nevera TA. So the 600 LT Spider is on the Cinque. The Zonda Cinque is actually kind of questionable for me if I'm going to complete this. The DBS Zagato, very sure that I'm going to complete this one. And the AMG one. Wait, hold on. For the AMG one, I was somehow able to obtain the AMG one 2-star A class. Interesting. I think I can get this to at least 5 stars, give or take. So Ares Panther is guaranteed unlocked. The 650 GT3. I definitely want the 650 GT3 maxed out. Because this is yet another really good. This car is yet another good. What is this? This one is a really good agility car. In a lot of ways, top speed wise, it matches the 07S, but its stats are more balanced out in terms of agility. So I definitely want the 650 GT3. The Zagato is also a reasonably good agility car. I haven't touched the Chinquay for a while. Where's the Chinquay? Ah, there. Chinquay's here. At bare minimum, I think I can get the Chinquay to at least 5 stars, give or take, with the Mayhem event. Because for the Mayhem event, you're almost guaranteed to get your car to at least 5 stars. Or at bare minimum, unlock and then 2 stars. Or 3 stars with just one event. For Mayhem events. So yeah. So this is gonna be a massive upgrade. This is going to be a massive upgrade spree for me. Now, if I unlock the 917 and the Huracan Sterato, wait, Aston Martin Velour? Racer Aglaya. Oh, that is a lot of cars for the Racer Aglaya. The Hellcat, the Velour, the Berlinetta. Wait. The Hellcat, the Velour, and then the Sorpaso and Jesco for the Racer Aglaya. Okay. We got the Star Hunt and Epic Hunt for the... Alright. Memorial Day. Wait, where is the Aurora Tour? Valhalla, the F8, Evo. For the Imola, I already have the Imola maxed out. The only thing I'm missing is the Epics. The Aurora Tour is featured in the Ultimate Pass, but I have no idea where the Aurora Tour is featured in any of the events. That is so weird. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, the Aurora Tour, if you guys are not familiar, the Aurora Tour is featured in the Legend Pass or the Ultimate Pass, but I have not seen where is it featured event wise. So it's kind of weird. All right. So shifting from Grand Prix to more okay, let's do it. Gauntlet. All right. 1315, 1286. Okay, target 1286. 1294. So good mood. Oh wait, these two guys are 1294. $12.86. Also $12.86. $12.44. Okay, this guy's not an option. Because if it's too low, the amount that you're going to get is like not that good. Okay. All right. 1286. And this other guy is also 1286. Okay. This guy's pretty challenging. You know what? This guy, good mood. I think this is Nevada. This is free fall. Okay, you're going down. Okay, that was a disappointment. It's Nevada, but it's not. Yeah, tunnels. When I think about it, tunnel sprint and bridge to bridge is basically the same. Is the same length. They're both 23 seconds. They both can be finished in 23, 24 seconds. Leap of fail. This one's a tough one. I'm gonna leave this out for now. Out of the center. Okay, wait. 23.9 seconds for Gezira Island. I'm sorry, you're gonna go down. You know what? No, you don't even deserve my best. I'm sorry. We're out of the center. What is a good card that I can use here? Usually for out of the center, the solution is just get a faster car. Or it's a twister. The average time for it's a twister is like 26 seconds. If you don't go faster than 26 seconds, then that's literally skill. That's literally skill issue. And then for Leap of Faith, 19 seconds. Okay, this is very risky. I have not tried this yet, but I'm going to do it anyway. Max Jump Aero Pack. I think Max Jump Aero Pack is like, it's both acceleration and top speed. I actually didn't look at it yet, unfortunately. Max Jump Aero Pack is acceleration and top speed. And then there's max speed and max acceleration aero pack. Okay. Okay, there you go. Perform no stunts in a single race. Okay, that was out of left field. Okay. Leap of fail. Getting sub 20 seconds in Leap of Fate is not that difficult. But obviously the question is how fast is fast. No, you gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be kidding me. I have a feeling that this guy's just slow. Also another case. Why would you use the Vanda in It's a Twister? Oh my god. As I said, 27 seconds. Okay. As I said before, no. Oh, I got 7 here. What's next? 1281. Okay, no, I can't use this one. This one's too high. Go 86. Go 44. Any more? Only the elite tiers are here. Okay, so I have to choose between this guy and the other. 13, 15. But they're basically the same. So now the question is, which one should I get? 18 seconds. This is Roman Tumble. Okay, wait, hold on. Roman Tumble. 34 seconds is Hairpin Sprint, I think. There's Hairpin Sprint and then Straight Sprint, okay, right? So this is Hairpin Sprint. This one is Resort Dash, and then this one, I actually don't know what this one is. This one is, I know what this one is. This is Future Fusion. All right, you know what? You're going down. I knew it. Roman Tumble. Okay. For Roman Tumble, I actually cannot beat this time normally. You know what? Let's go backwards. For Future Fusion, I just recently maxed this car out, so yeah, I just recently maxed this car out, so it's not gold yet, but I already do own it. I got it from a Legend Pass. What is this? Out of the center. No. This is tough. Okay, out of the center is pretty tough. Usually the solution here is get a faster car. But this is a very competent time. Resort Dash. I can essentially use the bare minimum in this one. Where is it? Yeah, you guys will be very surprised how good this car is. Okay. For Hairpin Finish, this one is a tough, you know what? Okay. So this one's a 50-50 split. At least I can get this guy out of there. But this one's actually pretty tough. You know what? I think it's time for me to use this. Right. Right, this is my Gauntlet. Oh, this is my Gauntlet attack. Let's do it. Let's go. I knew it. That was a massive pull. For context, my best time without Evo cars on this track is 34.5 seconds with the CM. So this track is clearly a agility track. Okay. So this one is basically racing on the edge. However, this guy actually chose a really bad card to defend this track. Okay. This one is this one's pretty difficult. I think I can probably do 34 seconds with this, with the Chiron. Okay, let's do it. No! Well, I'm screwed. I lost. Okay. Oh well. Since this is the last race, there's just an honorable loss. I'm gonna try anyway. Let's do it. I ran out of nitro just as I was... Okay, this is horrible. Okay. Speed limit. Ram 1500 TRX. I'm guessing that's the pickup truck. I did not look at the... Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. Okay, these are really tough times. So, okay. For tunnel sprint. Actually did not, yeah, I did not look at the opponents. 22.7 seconds is a really tough time, so I'm just gonna have to use it. The SF90 there. Train spotter 23 seconds. Oh, wait. I think I can beat this guy. Train spotter 23 seconds. I definitely need to use the Chiron. The tunnel. 20.6. So 21 seconds is the threshold. So if you're faster than 20 seconds, if you're faster than 21 seconds, then that's a really good time. And if you ask me, that's actually a legitimate. If you ask me, that's actually a legitimate threat. Usually, the card that I would use for the tunnel is, the card that I would use for the tunnel is the Ultima or the CCXR. But you know what? I'm gonna go with the Nevera for now. Okay. So that's my Gauntlet. Wait. Okay. So clearly I'm not gonna win against this, so I'm just gonna use my best card for it. I'm just gonna use my best card for Red Punch. And then Leap of Faith. Yes. Oh. Okay. Oh, Sephia's live. Oh, we're gonna... I feel like we're gonna butt heads in multiplayer for sure. Yeah, we're gonna butt heads in multiplayer. No questions asked. Wait, what was I gonna use for Leap of Fail? Oh yeah. The card that I usually use for Leap of Fail is usually the Enzo. This card's basically my jump car. Yeah, this card's basically my jump car. Alright. Here goes everything. Yes! Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Next, Train Spotter. "24 seconds is my normal record for Train Spotter with the Ultima. I'm just bringing out the Chiron because this is not a normal time that I can achieve. Okay. 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 So I need to win this one, and if I don't, well, it's down the drain now. I am not faster than the Navera time attack, unfortunately. Okay, I'm cooked. Yep, I am super cooked. Okay. Riverine launch 25 seconds is actually a pretty tough time. If I miraculously win this, the only thing I have going for this car is that this car is actually faster. But that's it. Okay. I think that is my worst performance with the Seat for this track. Okay. So, not much I can do. I guess that's not much I can do for now. I am just gonna take the L. Alright. Oh well. Take the L. Skinny Boy, thank you for joining in. I guess you just watched me got humiliated by a bunch of player 3s in Gauntlet, unfortunately. So hello, thank you for joining in. So we're gonna have to jump to another. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to jump to another game mode for now. Actually, if this is the case, you know what? Let me check Zephia's stream right now. Let's see what she's doing. I think she's playing. What is this? I think she's playing the SE, the 919 Street SE, because I saw her playing the SF90. Yes. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna exit this for now. We're gonna jump back to the Hololive events. Oh, Sterato. Interesting enough, if you're gonna look up what the Sterato is, the Huracan Sterato, the Huracan, you'll notice that this car is definitely a little more. It has a higher ground clearance compared to all the other cars here. Like maybe with the exception of the Chimera, because the Chimera is basically in a lot of ways a it's basically the Lancia Reborn, right? You'll notice that the Sterato is actually pretty high up like this compared to the other cars that have relatively low ground clearances. Alright? If anything, if you're going to compare it to other cars, the best comparison would be the Ioniq 5S, the Ioniq 5N. This is like one of the two SUVs in the game, next to the EMEA. Right? So these two cars are SUVs. And then suddenly, this car has a very, very high ground clearance. The reason why is because this Huracan is, this is kind of a, when you think about it, this is kind of a oxymoron. This is an off-roader Huracan. I'm not even kidding. From what I know, it's one of the cheapest. That's right. It's one of the cheapest Huracans that you can buy. But at the same time, compared to millionaire whales who has a lot of money can basically buy a high performance supercar. At least for this one, if you buy this car, yeah, at least for this one, if you buy this car, there's actually some reasonable utility. This car is basically a rally Huracan. The ground clearance is so high. Yeah, the ground clearance on this car is so high. And then if you're gonna look at the overall aesthetics of this car is basically an off-roader Huracan. Like, you would expect that on a, I don't know, a Lamborghini Urus or a Ferrari Purosangue, right? The Ferrari SUV, stuff like that, or maybe the Porsche Cayenne or the Porsche Macan. You would expect it on those cars. Those are straight up SUVs, right? This is nothing close to an SUV. So when you think about it, this car is kind of weird. But then when you think about it, the Chimera Evo 37 is like the most, if you ask me, is like the most off-roader, the most rally car among these cars at the moment. Well, at least the cars that you can access right now. Okay, let's get back to season events. Let's turn up the music again. Okay, I'm gonna do like one race. The timer's already up, so I'm just gonna do one race. Okay, the Nerissa event is already live. Let's do it. Really?
You're not gonna let yourself fall behind, are you? You can do it. I believe in you.
I'm actually curious what music this is. It's like it's the same track every time. And the fact that it only plays on this, the fact that it only plays on this event means that this is probably some Hololive song or something. I think. Dang it. In a lot of ways, if you're gonna ask me how does the M600 perform, the M600 is, in a lot of ways, is basically a Valhalla. It's basically a budget Valhalla. The 499p Mayhem featured basically both budget Valhallas. There's the bad budget Valhalla, which is the SF90XX, and then there's the good budget Valhalla, which is of course, the M600. Oh boy. Got him. $200. I still have a minute to go. Where am I missing? Wow, that is a lot. That is a lot. So I need to go to the ship next time. Holy shit. Okay. Nice. 264 in just one run. That's actually not bad. I'm actually very close to starting up the Mustang the RTR S5. And of course we got the Jailbird's emo. Dang it, there's no claim. So for this one, I think I've already finished this. No, I did not. Dang it. Yeah, so I'll do it. I'm actually a little disappointed they didn't feature the two Porsches here. Sorry, the two other Porsches, not... Yeah. Okay. So we got the M... Oh, wait. You need 15,000 for the 03S. Dang it. We got the... We need 20,000 for the M600 Speedster. Dang it. And then for the Vanda, we need 12,000. Alright. You know what? Where is... I'm gonna try to see what Sephi is up to. Oh, okay. She's doing the test race with the Ares Panther. Okay. Wait, this car can... Wait, the Ares Panther can go 397 kilometers per hour. Damn. I want to see this. Okay, I'm just gonna do a quick view on her stream. Holy fudge cake! And it has perfect nitro boost. I think this... Okay, I think the Ares Panther is actually the fastest. Yeah, I think the Ares Panther is now the fastest car in Class B. Assuming you don't consider yeah, the Ares Panther is actually is now the fastest. Wait, I need to check this. Oh. So it's only fast because... I have a strange feeling because look at this top speed. This top speed is actually pretty low when you think about it. Yeah, this top speed is kind of low for its class. But then when you consider that it can go up to 397, oh my god, that means this car has insane perfect nitro boost. Like probably the strongest in Class B at the moment. So, okay. So my stretch break is already... I think I already overstayed my stretch break at the moment, so we're gonna have to do that very quickly. So hold on a minute. 734. Okay. So I've already done 6. I'm gonna do 6 more. 6 more jumping jacks. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 16. So, newer subscribers, thank you for that. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'm actually not done with the stretch redeem at the moment. So, all right. Well, I guess it's time for... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm gonna have to change that. It's technically R3. It's technically Summer Growth R3. Technically. So, we're gonna have to... We're not gonna cut the stream short. But this is gonna be shorter than expected. Okay, 30 minutes. Let's see how far I can go in multiplayer. I have not... Actually, I technically have started my multiplayer run. Yeah, I technically have started my multiplayer run. Okay, there we go. This is a horrible idea. But I'm gonna do it. Because why not? Many people who use... Oh, wait, hold on. privateLobby, okay. This is the Champion League. Yeah, this is the Champion League experience. Vandas, more Vandas. Because why not? Come on. Second place, baby. OC Vanda. Pujo Onyx. Vanda. ZR1 Rage quitted. So unfortunately, this car's low top speed is kind of deceptive when you think about it. All of this car's stats across the board, except top speed, is basically superior to a lot of cars of its rank. The only catch that you have to do, the only catch here is you need to know the shortest possible routes in every track. Oh boy. Wait. I saw two Nemis. I got concerned, and then I saw it's Osaka. Okay, that's less of a concern. The Nemi doesn't have really a lot of room to speed up in Osaka. For me, the biggest threat here is obviously the Senna. Oh! Be first. Oh, he escaped, damn it. I wonder who's the unlucky sod who left the track. Oh. For me, if you ask me, the McLaren Senna is actually a bigger threat in Osaka overall. Uh the Senna is usually the bigger threat because it's like a very, very maneuverable car. So there's that. Let's make our way up to. Let's make our way from the you know the rank stack, I guess. Somebody brought a Lancer. He's sandbagging. We found ourselves a sandbagger. Okay. Norway. Do I see any threats here? Come on, come on, come on. Okay, first big L for the stream. Okay. Kind of expected, but yeah. Okay. Alright. Alright, last fuel for the 911 GT3 Iris. One, two, three, Senna's. Oh. Singapore. Wait, somebody brought their Zenvo? You know, it's actually good that they demoted the Zenvo one sub leak down. I'll be honest, the Zenvo is kind of horrible. In a lot of ways, it's basically a worse Regera. Like, if you think the Regera is kind of bad, the Zenvo is just worse. Ah. Thought you could nudge me, huh? Okay. Nope. 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 Yes! First place, baby. That was... Wait. The Zenbo was catching up. I need to see... Wait. I need to see this. Lumdeli. No. Lumdeli, the Zenvo. That is definitely going to hashtag slowest car in the lobby. This guy basically dropped to the rear end of the race the entire race. And then he took the more speed centric routes. He's actually still pretty far back by the time that he reached the amusement park, I blocked him. almost had me. Oh, hello, Ghost Nexon. Thank you for joining in. That was an epic win. Like, I was about to get yoinked by this Zenvo guy, by this dude in the Zenvo. I was like, nope, 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 nope. Okay. Oh, I forgot about the Apollo Evo. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna use this Apollo Evo for now. How good is the Apollo Evo? Let's just say that it's, if you ask me, it's painfully mid. Like how mid, like the NSX GT, the NSX 2017 mid. Well, if it doesn't have the Evo tune. Yeah, it's painfully mid. Like, it's not bad, to be honest. It's like it's faster than the Vanda. But other than that, it's kind of mid. Oh, this guy's really mad. Okay. If you ask me, the Apollo Evo does well in balanced / drift tracks. Not cornering tracks. That's a quick distinction. It's a drift tracks. Like, it's fast enough to keep up, but not too fast. It's agile enough to round plenty of corners, but it's not like that agile. So yeah, there's that. All right, next car. I'm not gonna glaze this car too much, but I would say that this car is actually really fun to drive. It's not a competitive car. It's not a competitive car for multiplayer. It's just really fun to drive. It's one of those, what is this? It's one of those easy to learn, hard to master kind of deal. Hello, goat barrel roll. That almost killed me. Nope, 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 nope. Ha, got him. Dang it, that would have been awesome if I overtook that guy. Okay. Okay, not bad. 378 kilometers per hour is not like super fast. Like, for context, what is my best comparison here? The Aventador J is 378. The Aventador J is 378 kilometers per hour. That's for sure. If you ask me, if you somehow max this car out before the Tryon, I would say this is like Tryon Light in a lot of ways. With the exception that it has better agility. Both cars are V8. I mean, that's what a lot of Americans love about their supercars. They love V8s because why not? Okay, not bad. Wait, what rank is 2500? I keep forgetting. Okay, so it's supposed to be 2600. All right. So after this, I'm gonna have to bring out. After this, I'm gonna have to bring out an actual Champion League card this time. Oh, Singapore. Okay. And when you think about it, if you ask me, it's really fun to have a muscle car. It's really fun to have a muscle car in the middle of all of these low-profile supercars. Among basically racing among all of these super expensive hypercars. Now, technically speaking, the Corvette is basically a muscle car in the shape of a supercar. But yeah. Dang it. Okay, that's on me. Okay, big L. Alright, last race before I'm gonna have to jump to bringing out the slightly bigger guns. Oh boy, frozen route. Oh! There we go, there's Sephia. Hi Sephia. Sephia with the Zonda Cinque. If you ask me, the Zonda Cinque primarily exists. Yeah, the Zonda Cinque primarily exists to block people from advancing in. What is this? To block people from advancing in. Dang it. To block people from advancing in Drive Syndicate. Dang it. Okay, so I need to bring out my bigger guns. Alright. So here's my Champion 3 roster of reasonably faster. Oh wait, you know what? Okay. Obviously we got the Nemi. The Nemi and the Senna are my only good options. Dang it. Yeah, the Nemi and the Senna are my only good options, and maybe the Fenrir. But you know what? Sure, you know what? For sure. Alright. Alright. If Sefia shows up again, this is like next level. Dang it. Alright. Walmart Amog? Really? This is a frigging Vandal lobby, damn it. Stupid front flip. If that doesn't win me the race, I don't know what will. Oh, hello, Safia. Dang it. Okay. You know, I'm actually curious. Where's the Zonda Cinque here? Oh, it's in Platinum 2. Interesting. I'm gonna have to assume that at 4,000 rank, the Cinque is like, I think that's like 5 stars, I think. The Cinque hasn't been featured in a while. Okay. Oh no. This is gonna be interesting. Right. Vandal lobby. Vandal lobbies everywhere. But why not? If the Tech Rose is in Champion League, I'm probably going to basically bury everyone really easily in Champion 3. Like what I did in the previous MP season. Okay. Pointing, but okay. I don't know what I was expecting. After the... Wait. Okay, fine. Oh boy. Here we go again with the spam lobby. Okay. However, this is San Francisco, so I'm less concerned. Like that's a lot of room for someone with a high speed like the Nemi to actually speed up. little ghost barrel roll, because why not? Yes, 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 yes. Yes! Those last few seconds where I was basically rocketing. Oh, hello, Chernobyl. Thank you for joining in. I'm basically absolutely getting wrecked by everyone here with the Nemi. Some people actually brought their 918 AEs. Interesting. Yeah, considering the 918 AE got a buff. Okay, assuming I just don't screw up. Okay, assuming I don't screw up. Dang it! I knew it. Flashback to that Karma video. Can you stop spinning? Oh my god. I guess this is the number one problem with floaty cars. It's like sometimes you just can't stop spinning. If you go too fast, even if you have good control, there's no way that you can sometimes stop that. Okay. So let's drop down a bit. Nah. That's gonna be too easy. How can you screw up on this part of the track? Oh, never mind. That was skill issue, not gonna lie. I have a YouTube video called, what is this? I think it's called KO Karma. Sorry, it's called Karma Revoked. 360ing here is not a good idea. Yes. But sometimes if you land on a... Oh, okay. If you land on a ramp, sometimes it's also going to cause you those really weird physics issues. Like that Porsche backflip that I have. Like that Porsche backflip YouTube short that I have. Come on. Nope. Ah. Block failed. If you ask me, the Utopia is actually pretty good. You take the handling of the Utopia and the W12, and you have a more reliable nitro consistency. Albeit a little slower. Boom, you got this car. It's too risky. You can't always catch the 360. Yes. Okay. For me, the star of the show in my multiplayer is usually the tech rules. The Utopia is overhated, like I don't know why people hate on it. If you ask me, I think it's because of the fact that it's a key car. To be fair, there's also another car that's kind of overhated, at least on the Asphalt Discord. It's the Cian, I think. They keep seeing the Cian. The Cian is absolute trash. If you ask me, it's primarily because of the requirement, the unlock requirement. Like, this is the reward for reaching garage level 60. Or toiling 2 weeks in showroom or something. Whoa! Unbreakable multiplayer, where you get bumper car lobbies all over the place. Some people would say that the Utopia is a pay-to-win car. In some way, it kinda is. It has a quirky suspension, yes. It's not a consistent car, but it's not bad. Yes, correct. The Cian doesn't deserve that rank. 4.5K will suit it, yes. If you ask me, you'd be surprised that the Cian is actually a really good Gauntlet car. At least for me. My fastest time on Urban Rush for Gauntlet times, my fastest time in Urban Rush is 26.8 seconds with the Cian. Many people hate the Cian because some people would say that the Cian doesn't the Cian is not a very good what is this? The Cian is not a good agility car because of its low acceleration. But when you think about it, this car is basically a faster Huracan in a lot of ways. So before Evo, the SF90 the SF90 is basically in between a Senna and a Cian. Well, before Evo. Well, after Evo, it's basically just a faster Senna. It's still not faster than a Cian, that's for sure. But then that monster acceleration basically makes it near unbeatable in Gauntlet. Oh, the skill issue track. Both of my skill issue clips. If you guys notice, both of my skill issue clips are on Norway. Despite this being a very speedy track, the chance that you're gonna make mistakes and screw up your race because of physics is actually pretty high on this track. Like, even if you're careful. Okay, there you go. There's a win. Huracan with trash acceleration. Which car is a Huracan with trash acceleration? I'm gonna have to assume that you mean the Cian. The Huracan definitely accelerates faster than the Cian. I'm not gonna deny that. Well, the natural acceleration. But if you combine its nitro, yeah. The Cian is like, at least among the free-to-play cars, I think the Cian is actually the best. The Cian, I think, is the best. What is this? The Cian has the best nitro among the free-to-play cars. Until I unlock the Nevera. Yeah, until I unlocked the Nevera, it was my best car for Naniwa Tour. Naniwa Tour is basically my... Yeah, Naniwa Tour is basically my... what is this? Agility test track. Whoa. Okay. Tuscany. The bane of Unbreakable multiplayer. Not gonna lie, I hate Tuscany in Unbreakable multiplayer because of how tight it is. Almost every race in Unbreakable basically turns into a bumper car lobby. Get out the way, damn it. Okay, whatever. Okay. Okay, so that's the end of my... I guess that's the end of my multiplayer run. Okay. Let me show you guys. Nani what tour? Oh wait, no. Urban Rush. Let's try some agility cars in Urban Rush. So despite the Huracan being a spam car, because of its very overly consistent acceleration, people still use it in Gauntlet, that's for sure. Right? The Huracan is not that agile. You have a lot more cars that handle better than this. For real. Alright? The Huracan acceleration is not that impressive when you compare it to other... Well, it has a plus 80 acceleration, but Nitro is 82. Right? So that's a pretty monster acceleration. Some cars that can put this car to shame. Obviously, 911 GT3 Iris. Basically, a lot of if the car can maintain its top speed consistently, it can survive Urban Rush. So ideally speaking, cars with incredibly long nitro durations. There's a lot of people who try really hard in Gauntlet using an S-Class car. Yeah, they use like an S-Class car, and then their times are like 28 seconds. Why? Okay, choose another car. So in the rating of B-Class cars, nobody's expecting this car to do really good. But surprisingly enough, this is actually my best car for... this car is actually my best car for Resort Dash. $27.4. All right. For A-class cars, let's look at some A-class cars. I have not tried the 499P yet, so I'm gonna try it out. For me, at the moment, this is my best A-class car for agility. Okay, that's pretty good. 27.1. Oh, you need to go? Alright. Actually, don't worry. I'm actually about to end my stream very soon, like, give or take 5 minutes. Don't worry about it. You guys can stick. You guys can stick around. I'm just trying out a few cars. I'm just basically trying out some practice cars. What other cars I can... This is a horrible idea. Now, the good thing about... Honestly, the good thing about Urban Rush is that Urban Rush doesn't... Okay. Urban Rush only has one section where you really do slow down when you drift. Just one. So it's not faster than the 499P. For sure, it's not faster than the 499P. And its drifting speed is kind of meh. Alright. Or the CN. I have not tried other cars here, but depending on the situation, 26.8 is actually my best time. But low 27 is consistent with this car. Yes, got him. $26.9. But again, 26.8 is actually very good. So around the range of 26.8 to 27 is like my most consistent time for the CN. However, if I want like real if I want a real agility test track, it's definitely this one. Hairpin Sprint. This one leans really heavy into... Yeah, this one leans really heavily into, what is this? Into your nitro time. Among the agility tracks, I think this is the longest one. The many times if I see an SF90 for some reason in Hairpin Sprint, I can just simply bring out a CN and then I can immediately destroy them. Okay, 35. I think my fastest is 34.8 for the CN. Yeah. Alright. I'm actually surprised I actually made it to top 1000. For context, by the way, I was able to reach top... I was at position 1100 something. So I was like really close. for today. All right. So yeah, the stretch break is already long finished since a while ago, so we're gonna have to get to that. Wait, quick. Somebody dropped a like. Somebody dropped an extra like. So all right. Pretty late into the early morning, the hours of the morning. Okay. All right. 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 20. 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So for the ones who dropped a subscribe and a like, well, thank you for that. Okay. So that was a pretty wild stream. Kind of unfortunate that I started really late. So for context, by the way, for some strange context, this is the controller that I'm using. Okay, I'm going to address one YouTube comment here. Somebody by the name of Red Eye says that you should use the front triggers instead of the back triggers. So over here, this is the right bumper, and then this one is the trigger, right? In Asphalt, there's kind of no difference between pressing the bumper and the right trigger. And likewise, there is no advantage to having a linear trigger pull, an analog trigger pull for the rear trigger, right? So a good feature with this, a really good feature of this controller is that there is this switch. You guys see this switch? This switch, okay. This switch is interesting. I can choose to use an analog pole. You guys can see it on the screen, right? You can use an analog pole, and you guys can see on the screen the strength of the trigger that's being pressed. If I use the linear trigger, all right, and then if I switch this to this press, it becomes more sensitive. Like a small press is going to immediately activate it. So for games that doesn't really benefit the For games that doesn't really benefit the analog trigger, like in this case Asphalt, this is really good. And it's also really good for longevity because if you're the kind of person who's pressing these triggers over and over again a lot, at some point, as in with a linear trigger pull, the springs are going to get wrecked really easily, and you're gonna have to get it fixed very soon. For me, holding it this way is ergonomic. If you try to reach for this one, if you try to reach for the front bumper, like, it doesn't feel natural. So for those who are not familiar, ergonomics is the study of getting the tool to shape the human body, to work for the human body, as opposed to the human body contorting to use the tool, right? It's not. So it's easy. For me, it's easy to press the right trigger than the left trigger, because the left trigger, you'll notice that this is the natural position of the This is the natural position of the finger, right? If you try to reach for the front trigger, you are now going to the side. So this is going to cause some problems. This is not going to be a problem all the time, but this is going to cause some problems. In the first few months of doing that one, in my previous controller, in the first few months of me doing that one, I think at some point my index finger was already beginning to hurt, trying to press the trigger like that. And of course, the problem there is that I have to hold the controller like this. Sorry. Dang it. I have to hold the controller like this. Therefore, I cannot reach for the Y button or the brake button. So that's a problem. But if I hold it like this, reaching for the trigger, okay, reaching for the trigger, and I have access to both the A and the X button, so both the nitro and the brake button at once, and I can reach for this trigger. This is more natural, and you don't have to contort. You don't have to contort your finger in weird positions trying to press the trigger. So this is less of a skill. So this is less of a skill issue, and this is more of an ergonomics issue. Yeah, this is an actual ergonomic issue, and if you do that quite often, there's a possibility that you're going to get RSI like I did. Yeah, me trying to press the right bumper and the A button is basically going to ruin some of your tendons short term. It may be okay right now. It's going to be a problem later on. Now the feature of this controller is that it has back paddles. So for me, it's easier to press the right triggers like this one, and then if I need to reach for the bumpers, I just press the bumpers like this. You guys can see it, right? The bumpers are on. If I press the left and right paddles at the rear, I'm pressing the left and right bumpers. It corresponds to it. So yeah, that's to address that issue. So realistically speaking, pressing these rear paddles is actually more ergonomic than having to reach for this one. So you guys can clearly see that the advantage of this one when playing Asphalt. The nitro brake trick. I can just simply I just simply press like that, or with the triggers, I can just simply. But it's actually kind of difficult to press the triggers and then using the left thumbstick. So if I use the left thumbstick like this, I can just simply do this. This is more consistent. I can easily steer while using nitro brake. Yeah, there you go. Right, so enough chit chat, I guess. I'm gonna have to end the stream very soon. So for those who are, hold on, wait. So for those who are currently watching, whether you're watching this right now or as a VOD, all I can say is thank you guys for joining in. I guess be sure to like the video if you haven't already, and if you haven't, please do subscribe. I'm gonna be streaming next week again, so it's gonna be May. It's gonna be May by then. What? Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be May. It's gonna be May next week. So hope to see. Also next week is gonna be the Ares Panther Mayhem, which is gonna be a very big event. All right. So anyway, either way, please do subscribe, and I'm gonna be ramping up my shorts uploads very soon. More often than not, I'm probably going to upload my shorts. Probably, what is this? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. I'm experimenting a few of my upload schedules so that I can. In one part of the week, I'm editing, and then another part of the week, I am tagging clips and then uploading the video. So yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you guys next week.